Up next, we have a real treat for you. Shawn Elliot. Passion. This is the word that defines hip-hop artist Shawn Elliot. This passion has allowed Shawn the privilege of working with R&B Hall of Fame inductee Eddie Cornelius, HBO Def Jam poet Will the Real One, and performing as the opening act for numerous Billboard artists. However, his proudest accomplishments come in the form of charity work and using his musical talents to give back to the community. Shawn Elliot has worked with the Boys and Girls Club in numerous states, the Westlaco ISD, Estrella's House Children's Advocacy Center, and Fresh, Youth Music and Mentoring Program, actively working to push the boundaries of hip-hop and bridge the gap between a genre often frowned upon and the community it impacts. Shawn's relentless pursuit of this mission remains fueled by only one thing: passion. Bring it, Shawn Elliot.
Thank you, buddy. Hello. How you doing? Good. You do better than that. How you doing?
We're doing good.
I'm not used to. I'm listening right here.
It's better.
And actually, I'm looking at my poem that I wrote as a new piece, and seeing the length of everybody else's, I feel I'm gonna actually take out a little part. Okay, there's a new piece. It's called Inspire. I want to inspire and motivate people like I follow them around playing Chariots of Fire. Dun, 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 dun. Or the theme from Rocky, like da-da-da, you can do it. Pick your goal and pursue it. I want to be a mentor. I believe that's what I was sent for, to inspire people to realize the greatness they were meant for. Are you following your dreams? Are you following your dreams? Because it seems they ain't going to follow you, and whoever said you couldn't do it didn't have a clue about the greatness inside of you. I want to lead by actions. My every muscle contraction motivated by a chemical reaction of ambition and passion. My motto is, be a man in your word and make it a verb, like dream, achieve, overcome, succeed. See, people talk a good game like a sports commentator, but what divides them from a player is a common denominator: inspiration. It doesn't matter how far your goal is if you're fueled by inspiration. People don't lack the ability to chase their dreams, they just haven't been inspired to put on their running shoes. See, inspiration turns sedation to motivation, but you gotta be inspired enough to shut off the TV station, because nobody's become a success while watching the Kardashians. And you're not gonna make things change for the right just by posting it on your Facebook page for people to like, so log out, put down your cell phone, and engage in life. Marry your dreams and live with success till you're back in diapers, but in order to do that, you gotta be inspired. Exactly. Inspiration is a recipe to believing. And believing is the main course in achieving, so I want to be the ingredients. If success is the destination, and motivation is the car that gets you there, that makes inspiration the engine, and I want to be the key that turns it on. I want to be the seat Rosa Parks sat on that inspired a movement, the winter that inspires spring, the impending sunrise that inspires the early bird to sing, and the dream that inspired a king. I want to be the apple that Steve Jobs was chewing on that inspired him to go from taking a small bite to gigabytes to the iPhones we use them on. I want to be the first piece of art a child saw that inspired him or her to draw on every wall, page, and crease. I want to be the feeling that inspired me to write this piece instead of doing some dumbness to put me face to face with police. I'd even be the death that inspires these gangs to reach peace, because Lord knows we don't need more bloodshed on these streets. See, I tried to inspire a young man back in Florida. We found common ground in a hip-hop corridor, which would provide enough distraction that he would stay with me in the studio instead of gun clapping. Then one day I became distracted myself, busy with other kids in dire need of help. So when he asked me if he could come through and rhyme, I had to say, I'm sorry, man, right now I just don't have the time. So where's a kid to go when his mentor is not around? But right back to the block that raised him since he was this high off the ground. 2 months later, and I'm pleading with a judge to be lenient. Your Honor, he may have committed armed robbery, but I swear his heart didn't mean it. As I walked out the courthouse, 10 tears dropped to the curb. One for every year he got served. for every year he didn't deserve. So I don't inspire for me, I inspire for him. For the people I see, the society threw out of a plane and told them they were now free. I desire to inspire them to try, even if I gotta give them Red Bull for their wings, they're gonna fly. Screw getting money, I choose the philanthropy option. I want to be hip-hop's Anthony Robbins, motivating a misled generation to stop robbing for a diamond-encrusted wristwatch before you end up with a shiny new government-issued bracelet around your wrist. Watch. Guess that's the reason these rappers all look at me strange, because they're trying to make dollars, and I want to create change. Thank you. Woo!